All right, one more in sleep time. Yes, so basically this is a good exercise. All right, so three questions that you can ask yourself. What is that you know that you know? I will give you an example. 1 plus 1 equals 2. All right. What is that you know that you don't know? I'll just give you an example. You know that you don't know how to fly an airplane. All right. If you know how to fly an airplane, like think of something else that you don't know. All right. Third question. What is that you don't know that you don't know? Alright, so if the blank came in like, yeah, exactly. There's a lot of things that we might not know throughout life, and that's okay. However, so the way we experience life is only based on stuff that we know. Right? So think of it like a lens that you're looking through, and that's your perspective. And it's based only on the knowledge that you know. Where is the knowledge that you don't know? Where is the knowledge from all around the world? So there is stuff, there is more. And once you see it, once you experience it, you start believing in it. And then you say to other people, and they say, no way, it cannot be. But I saw it. How does that make you feel? Interesting, right? So, what do you know about time? So, do your research on that. It's very interesting. All right, so yeah. All right. It's crazy. So about time, it's time is not linear, all right, as we were thought it is. So let's say I will give you an example. So if here is, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night, so 11 p.m. If I call America, yeah, so what's the time difference between? It's not gonna ring in 6 or 8 hours. I don't know how much is exactly the difference right now, all right? It's gonna ring immediately. All right, it doesn't matter where it is. How is that? All right, so what do you know about time? So where comes time from? So it's so normal to have a clock and you have your appointment. Why is that? So basically, first time, I think it's like, this is based on my research, right? 3,500 years BCE. So this is basically prehistory, as we know. To track natural cycles for agriculture, right? In order that, survive. So people have realized that, there is different seasons, it's sundial calendar, right? So that's based on lunar and solar coordinate. Hold on, there is more to it. This is interesting, yeah. So coordinate events and to schedule work and understand seasons as everything changes by time, yeah, evolution. And this is why they started measuring it, all right? Generations after generations. And then you say now, like, I don't have time for that. Are you aware of what you're saying? Exactly, it sounds like an excuse. Well, I know that you might not intend it that way, but yet you're saying it, and what you say out, it becomes your reality. You create the vibrational states from it. And this is what I'm saying, like, then why are you saying things that you do not know about? Because you heard it from someone. How do you know it's true? And this is why sometimes it's better just keep it quiet, and rather walk alone than walk with others in the wrong direction. Well, it's not always easy, but it's the true you. Are you willing to do the stuff that, fulfill only you, no matter like who will say what? You're so worthy of it. People or accept you like you will know who's meant for you, they'll stand by you and accept you because it's the happiest version of yourself. Other people might, have their opinion. Well, the question is, it's their opinion, but what's going on actually? And this is what I'm saying, that people that are successful and like they will always support, they'll always say like, is it really that your dream? Go and do it. People who don't believe in you, they'll hold you back. Oh, I don't think that will work out. You're crazy. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Well, you are not me. And it's not you doing it, it's I'm doing it. It's my life, not yours. You see where I'm going with this? Like, yeah. Interesting. And I have like gazillion more examples and stuff, but it's not about examples, it's your life. You know how it says, it's like Bon Jovi is singing, it's my life, it's now or never. I'm gonna live forever. Like, what? I mean, so many people, what are they singing about? Listen to your favorite songs, Listen to the lyrics, And that, puts me into questioning. So, in certain music, where lyric goes, about something completely opposite of positive, and, so just be mindful in general, be aware, all right? And life is about you. Simple as that. I'll repeat, all right? That's it. That's really it for today. Yeah, I'm not gonna juice it more. However, like I feel really inspired, and I got to the point in my book or notes, or how I can call it. I have a lot of stuff, and yeah, it comes even better. Alrighty. Wow. Ciao.